My name is Assad Patrick. I go to Garrettford Elementary School. I'm in 5th grade.
He's a rambunctious young man.
He's got a great smile. Even though he's a little timid and shy, when he smiles, it really is something that lights up the classroom.
He runs, he does the warm-up impeccably. He's amazing in the pull-ups. We just did the pull-up test today, so he's the best in the class.
I found out that he played sports out of school.
I ran indoor track and outdoor track twice.
He's got so much energy, I figured I would just go ahead and try out this running, since it's football, basketball, lacrosse, none of that was working for his energy. My nephew runs for Delco Stallions, so we just decided to come and check it out, and I decided to bring him and to let him try out, and he loved it, so we decided to let him stay.
We had just started our indoor season. It was maybe a week into the season, and he came. I'm a quiet kid, but very intense from the beginning.
I tried it out, and then I liked my first year, and then I wanted to keep running.
He came out looking for some structure and some discipline, and he found it. This isn't something that every kid can do or wants to do. It's definitely hard work, but to be great, you have to train great.
It's tough. It's so much of a commitment, not just for him, but for us as well, because he trains 4 days a week, 2-hour increments, 6 to 8, Monday through Thursday, like every day.
His training regimen consists of a lot of base building, which is a lot of distance work in the beginning of practice, which consists of our 10-minute run. Then we have a 15-minute stretching period, then we have a 15-minute conditioning period, and then that's followed by our workout.
It's quite the regimen. You know, I remember when he's going through all these sports, and I'm like, I don't know what sport's going to give this kid help with this energy. And so we were coming home, I guess the second time he was at practice, we were coming home, and he says, Grandma, he says, you tried me in lacrosse, you tried me in basketball, you trying to burn this energy. I'm not that kid. Nothing slows me down. 15 minutes later, I'm like, Assad, we're in the car driving home, I'm like, Assad. He's like knocked out, and I'm like, yes, track it is. So track helps him with that energy.
The first day of school, I was on the playground before school, and I asked him how the summer was. And I said, what did you do? And he told me about his involvement in Junior Olympics.
To get to the Junior Olympics, which was held in Norfolk, Virginia this year, you had to be top 5 in our region, and he made it.
I ran in the Junior Olympics, placed 15th for a 4x4 relay and 28th for 1500.
In the nation?
Yes.
Right. That's great, Assad. Congratulations.
Thank you.
He didn't do as well as he should have did, but he made it.
He was nonchalant. He doesn't brag, he doesn't show off.
He's a good student, and he's seen a lot of maturation over the last year.
Last year he came in and did the fitness team a little bit, but his heart wasn't into it, and something changed over the summer because he's focused.
Organized and goal-oriented, and takes time, like extra practice in school with his schoolwork, as well as it looks like he's taken a lot of time with track.
I think that having him in organized sports and things of that nature helps him work through his differences and the things that he goes through in his life, his anger, things like that. As you can see, the training is pretty much regimented, and it helps him remain focused, and it's intense. So I think that he likes that intensity, and because he's very competitive.
Track and field isn't just a sport, it's a lifestyle. It's the way you live. It's the rest you get, it's what you put into your body, and it's how you treat your body.
I was talking to his physical education teacher, Mr. Caldwell, and he was saying he can run like the wind. He said in gym class he's noticed his talent, and I said, well, this year we have to get him involved in our Marine Corps team.
He does the Marine Corps. He absolutely loves the Marine Corps. He gets up very early to make sure that he's there on time. He loves anything that has to do with physical activity.
The tests, like the pull-up test, the bend arm, and the games.
It's gearing him up for the next year, and he's excited about going in, and he wants to medal, so that's his goal. So that's what we're going to try for this year.
Track and field can take Assad to college for free. If he stays focused and disciplined, there's more scholarship money for track and field athletes than it is for football, basketball, or baseball. And if they're introduced to it then hopefully they'll want to go and get it.
We're just really proud of him here at Garriford, and anytime one of our students excels, whether it be in school or outside of school, we always want to make sure that it's noticed and commended.
He leads by example, which I think is huge for a 5th grader.
Assad is a leader by sticking with it, making practices, getting through practices, and qualifying for the Junior Olympics, which is great. He just needs to continue, and I know that he will, and there are some great things in his future.